Hopefully I will know the poker-related questions. I'll know the answers.
Chaz, check out this stream we got coming up on July 29th.
Okay.
It's a $5 no-limit hold'em. The lowest VPIP per hour is being kicked off the table and a new player coming on.
Interesting. What are the blinds?
5-5.
5-5. Sick.
So VPIP for normal, I mean, you're right around 50, which is high.
Am I at 50 VPIP?
Yeah, right
Okay.
around
Yeah,
that.
that's pretty up there. Do you think I'll be kicked off that stream at any point?
Never. Oh, not because you're high VPIP, because of the other lower.
Is it
VPIP.
every hour?
Yes.
So like the first hour, okay. That'd be kind of interesting because after the first hour, the sample size is so small that literally anyone could potentially be kicked off.
Right.
But we'll see. That's cool. You said on the
29th.
On July 29th?
End of the month.
Oh, in a month. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I get a shout out from LA? Daniel, what's up, dude? Wolfgang, why do you bluff me so much? Bluffing's fun. And there's kind of this interesting thing about Texas Hold'em where it's really hard to make hands. So if you bluff a lot, you can get people to fold a lot. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, just like you saw Chaz bluff calling with the Jack-7 earlier.
Yeah,
And then
would
his
not
bluff-
recommend that, by the way.
His bluff turned into the nuts.
Yeah.
His bluff calling turned into the nuts.
Chaz, you got a little wrap right here.
Yeah, I folded.
You fold, really?
I folded.
like
Because
a
there's
spade
There's
draw?
some spades out
Yeah, the problem is the only card that gives me the nuts is an offsuit 3. 8 does not give me the
there.
nuts,
Three,
so
eight does not, yeah.
yeah, obviously I don't have a pair of 4s here,
Because of the jack out.
no spades, so pretty easy fold here, even though it's a little bit, it's not even, it's a pretty bad wrap.
Okay, the last bomb pot, we saw Brandi betting with the bottom end of the straight. With,
Yeah, that's one of the, and I'll just,
Albert jamming with the nut straight and her calling.
yeah, that's one of the problems with PLO if you don't play it very often. People, it's much easier, for, especially 9 ways. Someone is almost always going to have the nuts on every street. You kind of have to play it that way. And you don't want to really be... Oh, this actually ends up being super interesting. If you look at this, we'll go back to this hand.
Everyone has a
3
flush.
people have a flush here. And Brandi shoves, and she doesn't have much behind, so everyone's getting pretty good odds here to call with their flush, despite not having the nuts.
Yeah, I think Rudy's good enough to get rid of this. But
Yeah,
we'll
and,
see.
and Rudy's got the jack-high flush here. He's got an interesting decision. And Brandi had actually made a comment here. She just said out loud, if someone has the nuts, like she said something like, that's just a bad beat or whatever.
Oh.
So Rudy actually hears this. And now he's in a really interesting spot with the jack-high flush. Brandi basically announcing that she has the queen-high flush.
Right.
But Rudy's getting pretty decent odds here. He only has to be right about a quarter of the time. And he he does decide to call.
Does Albert give her some action here? Yes.
Yeah, and Albert calls as well. And Albert only has to be right about 20% of the time with his 8-high flush.
He has a straight flush draw as well.
Yeah, and he has a little bit of backdoor equity.
Oh.
Yeah, Rudy's
wrong
blank.
color.
Close.
That's a good scare card for
Yeah,
him.
very close. The black 6, but the wrong black 6.
And y'all
Brandi
watch-
ends up tripling up here. Oh, actually, I have the action a little bit wrong here. It was on the river. Okay, it was on the river that she shoved for 136. So I actually had the action a little bit wrong. And so, yeah.
She's getting
That-
up, man.
And that's when she announced that she had the second nuts. But Rudy's getting such good odds here. It's just impossible to fold the jack-high flush.
And Albert's
And kind of the
getting
same
action.
thing with Albert. Yeah, he's just getting such good odds. And she shows the queen high, and she's going to triple up here.
That might get her back to even.
Everybody had a flush.
Yo, for those of you guys watching, I think we need every vibe that we can get. Like and subscribe, guys.